What is going on, you guys? Welcome back, or welcome to my channel, Elevated Spirits. It's Jazi. So this is not going to be a reading as normally it is. For those of you that have been following my channel for some time, you know that I'm not only a tarot reader, but I also am very into self-development and as well as spirituality, but ultimately self-growth, right? Getting to our highest timeline, our highest and greatest potential that we can possibly access, right? So, which I will be, starting to incorporate more of that content into my channel. So this video in particular, I am so excited about because it not only is an unboxing, but it has a manifestation story behind it as well. So, for those of you that, want to obviously listen to the story behind this, I'm grateful for you to stick around for that. For those of you that don't and just want to get to the unboxing and what the fuck we're talking about, then I will leave timestamps in the description box and in the comment section for you to skip ahead to the unboxing itself. Now, oh, I'm so excited. So, first of all, I want to, let's rewind and backtrack to where this all started, right? So, this specific creator, I want to give you a hint without giving you a hint, but I'm gonna just say KOE, okay? If you know, you know, right? KOE. That's the hint, okay? So when I discovered this creator, at least from what I can tell, when I signed up for his newsletter, was December 22nd of 22. So 12222, okay? And I'm big on synchronicity, so I'm always, paying attention to those things, right? So I'm going to be really fast, quick disclaimer. I'm going to try to do this. What I'm unboxing just came literally like maybe 20 minutes ago. And so I wanted to record this video before I opened it myself. So you guys are going to get literally first impressions right along with me as I open it. And I didn't want to, open it first and then try to unbox it later, recording it. Like I'm not doing it all backwards like that. So anyway, my phone doesn't have too much battery, but I'm trusting that I'll be able to get this, pushed out before it dies, and also before my fat burner pill kicks in and starts making me turn red in certain places on my body. So hopefully we can get that done before that kicks in. So anyway, so I signed up for his newsletter December 22nd of 2022, right? And as a part of my not only self-development journey, but as being a creator trying to figure out different ways to build my own brand. A lot of the stuff that I do with Elevate Your Energy and my YouTube channel that I changed the name to Elevated Spirits, which just part of the updates that I will be posting a video about will be going back to, I will be changing it back to Elevate Your Energy. And like I said, in that video, I'll explain why I changed it in the first place, why I'm going to put it back, whatever. So, but my LLC is under Elevate Your Energy. So as part of that, what my brand represents is, all things that, allow us to do that in our own unique way. Right. So as a part of that journey and me trying to figure out, where is my brand going, what different things do I want to incorporate, you're being told to niche down and you only focus on one thing. And for me, as, not only, an individual, but as a creator as well, I don't like being put in a box. It's difficult for me to try to narrow my creativity down to just one thing. Right. And so when I came across this creator in particular, he, not only resonated with me, but gave me kind of like the ass kicking, lit the fire under my ass that I needed at the time and still, do. But like he still provides that now. But at that time in particular, when I, discovered him, when he came on my radar, it was really more so of a, trying to figure out how I can, live outside the box and incorporate all the different things that I'm good at, all the different things that I have interest in into one, have like an umbrella and all the different aspects that I offer underneath it. Right. And that is one thing that he is, really promotes is, doing all the things, like not giving yourself one title, but doing all of it, all of whatever you want to do and can do, whatever, like, get all of it, get as much in, under your belt as you can type of thing. At least that's my perspective of it. So anyway, fast forward, he's been talking about his this book that he's been writing, which is his life's work. And I was just so excited, like, oh, that's so dope, because I'm in the middle of writing a book too. But it's like you have these times where you put it aside and you're just like, oh, and you're looking for the motivation and the discipline, of course, right, to keep showing up and all these things. So it was really dope to watch and observe, his process of when he finally decided to, update his audience that he was even writing a book, and about when it'll come out, and, what he's going to incorporate in it and all these things. And so when I, heard about it, I was just like, I really want one, right? And when he initially had opened up pre-orders, it was quite expensive for me, at least, because, we all have our seasons, right? We have our winning season and everything's, in abundance and it's increased. And we also have the season of, kind of like hibernation, and, some is a winning season, some is a losing season. It's just, it's all different for each of us. So for me, when he had opened up pre-orders initially, I was kind of like bummed out, because I knew I could not, there was just, at least I couldn't see it. The limitations of my mind couldn't see how I could come up with the type of amount that he was asking for at that time. That was, definitely worth it. Not only the book and all the things that come with that itself, but then also the live, calls, and the Discord group and the private Facebook community, and all, the little bonuses and extras that came with it. Right. And so, I gave it some time, and I decided, I really want this. Like, I'm all about investing in myself, all about, increasing my self-knowledge, self-educating, all the different things that I could do for myself if I can't afford to pay someone else to do it, to educate me in these ways. I'm all about investing where I can, right? And so this was an investment that I really, really wanted to make. There was just at the time no way I could afford, like I said, what he was asking for it. And so at the time, I feel like when he first initially opened up pre-orders, I want to say, I'm trying to think of the amount, which was, I want to say, like, I don't know if it was like $1,000, or like, I don't know if it was like $650. Like, I really can't, remember exactly what it was, but it was just an amount that I knew I could not pay. Right. And so fast forward, I, set my intention and was really working with my guides. I feel like, I don't think I burned any candles on it, because I do, I do magic and stuff like that as well, just for the good, right? And for my own growth and my own manifestations, right? And I feel like I didn't do any of that for this, but I did set my intention, and I let it go. And I just decided, like, God, like, I really wish he could make it, a bit more, less expensive, right? So I have my email pulled up here to show you the timelines real fast. So when he initially, when he said the pre-orders was open, that was October 5th, right? So from October 5th, when I found out that pre-orders was open for this particular, gift, it's a keepsake box, right? So from October 5th, that's when I started, and set my intention that I decided I wanted this, right? I didn't know how I was going to get it, but I just decided and trusted it. And I know what I do know, I said, was that if it's meant for me, I'm going to have it. If this is an investment that I'm meant to make for myself, that I'm meant to, engage in and be able to participate in, that it'll somehow work itself out for me, right? So fast forward, it was creeping up on the 23rd and the 24th, where he was saying, where he always, he's very consistent with his emails, right? And he's like, okay, tomorrow's the last day. All right, tonight's the last night, last day, da da da. And I was just like, fuck, like, I was so, part of me was really bummed out. And I was just like, well, it must not have been meant for me to, have that, and that's okay. So he did, say that later on it will be available in just a paperback, version that you could get on Amazon or, Audible and stuff like that. So I became okay with that. I, accepted, that I would have to just, take a back seat on this, participating on the actual keepsake box. So I was just kind of like, okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Like, I'll take what I can get at this point, right? I just wanted to, it just made me feel good that I could still at least have access to the book at a later time, right? So fast forward, he said that, that was the last day, and that was on October 24th. So come October 30th, literally 6 days later, right? Literally 6 days later, I received an email, which, everybody who signed up for his newsletter has received the same email. I received an email that said, that was titled, "Okay, I made it not as expensive." And I was like, what? So, so I checked the email and he made it, I believe it was $125. Okay, you guys, $125. And I was just like, that's totally doable. Like, I didn't have it in the moment, right, when I saw that email, but I trusted that that was way easier to manifest that amount versus the other hundreds that initially he was asking for this, right? So this one, he definitely reduced the price drastically, but it just didn't include the live calls, which I obviously would love to have participated in that too. But, you know, I could do without the live calls if I still get the keepsake box and everything that came with that. So I was just like, oh my God. So I was like, you know what? If this is meant for me, Spirit, please, you know, somehow help me get the funds that I would need to pay for this, right? So that email came to me on October 30th. So fast forward, I put in my order. I was able to put in my order on November 8th. So I've waited 2 months, almost 2 months, because it's not the 8th yet. Almost 2 months for this. December, January. Yes, almost 2 months for this box that came today. Okay. And so, you know, I literally somehow manifested for him to drop the price the way he did for me to be able to participate. And I'm just like, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to do it. But that's literally how grateful I am. Grateful, beyond grateful, because I know how bad I wanted it. And I'm always about self-investment, right? Investing in yourself. And I was just like, I was like, y'all don't understand. I was really bummed out. Like, I wouldn't be able to get it. And somehow, you know, and he's spiritual too. So I'm kind of not surprised that, you know, I feel like maybe I talked to him in the ethers, right? Telepathically, you know, told him that, yo, like, I want to get this, but I can't, like, you know, and he's like, you know, and it was like some of the emails, not gonna lie, he's very direct, very blunt, right? And that's what I love about him as a content creator, is because he values simplicity to where it's easy to understand, it's straight to the point, it's, you know, straight shot, no chaser. Even from his branding to the colors, it's all literally black and fucking white, literally, right? And so it was kind of like I could tell that some of the emails that he had sent, you know, up until this point, I was a little triggered by, because it was kind of like making me feel like, you know, like how some people will invest in, like, you know, tennis shoes or crazy amounts of, you know, material things, but they won't invest in themselves. And it's like, I'm not like that. Like, I want to buy this thing. I want to participate in this. I'm not purposely just putting it off and, you know, acting like I don't want it, or it's not worth, you know, my time or my money, you know what I'm saying? Because it really is. But, so I had to, like, also check my ego in that too, and just, you know, realize that, like, that I get what he's saying, but that doesn't apply to me. It just doesn't, you know. So fast forward, you know, here we are. Okay. January 5th, 2023. My box finally came, y'all. It finally freaking came, y'all. And you guys are going to open it with me right now. So if you know, like I said, if you know who I'm talking about, then you know. If you don't know, you're about to find out. Okay. So he has a great following already, but if you're not following this, a brilliant, amazing, direct, blunt, but genius fucking creator, please go follow him. Okay. Mr. Dan Koe, DANKOE. Okay. So this is his bullseye logo. All right. We about to unbox this thing. Okay. I wanted to sit on the floor and do this, but I cleared my desk to be able to do it like this. So I'm so fucking excited. It's my inner child coming out. And I'm not sorry, because I manifested this, y'all. Like, you know, I know that there's been energies that have been sent my way to try to block me, to try to stagnate me, fuck with my money, all kinds of stuff. So for me to be able to still have to push past all that shit, push through it, and, you know, keep showing up for myself where I can, when I can, how I can, and all that, and still be able to bring things into me that I need, that I know I can use, it's a blessing. It really is. And I'm so grateful. So fresh, still in the box, aka look. I'm geeking so hard, you guys. You don't even know. Oh, you don't even know. So, oh my goodness. So I'm really giving y'all first impressions. This, let me just say, the box. Like, let's just really, the texture. It's so, I love it. So this is a limited Keepsake edition. Okay. So, and it's quite, large in size, right? It's definitely, a good size box. So let's open it, y'all. Let's see what's inside. I'm so excited. It's like tight, like you tell it's like fresh. Okay, fresh. All right, so first views inside the Keepsake box. Okay, and just so you know, like I'm saying this, when I say this right now, I'm saying it in the most humble way possible, that if you somehow missed out on getting this even after he dropped the price, you missed out. I'm just saying. I swear to God, I say that in the most humblest way because I almost missed out. Okay. But like I said, the powers of manifestation is so fucking real. When your heart is in the right place, your intentions are in the right place, you set your ego aside and tell it to chill the fuck out. When you don't know what's going on or how it's going to play out, you just trust the process that if it's meant for you, it'll happen. That's what the fuck I had to do here. And it paid off. So humbly, if you didn't get it, you missed out. Okay. So, private invitation to the future of work event. Hell yeah. If you have already paid for your spot, be sure to RSVP below. As a holder of the Keepsake box, you are invited to attend our virtual event. So it's an invitation. Wow. Like, I love this. Like, let me just read just a little bit for you guys. For those who don't know who this is, it hasn't come across you, or those who've been sleeping on it, because some people do, they sleep on it. They're like, whatever. They're not ready to hear how blunt this creator is. Let me just give you just a little snippet of, what this says and type of content that he writes. So, to the curious, look around. We are both on the brink of catastrophe, a dystopia of excessive pleasure, comfort, and a false sense of security is no longer just a relatable movie scene. Since birth, you were bottle-fed ideas, beliefs, and a default life path. Wake up, hit snooze 4 times, stare at your phone, roll out of bed, make coffee, sit in traffic, 8 hours of unfulfilling work, sit in traffic again, argue with your significant other, walk the pet, watch TV, pass out, repeat. Sound familiar? How does it make you feel? Pause for a moment. It's no wonder why most people feel anxious, overwhelmed, and have a cloud of meaninglessness hovering over their heads at all times. Focus is the cure. Focus is how you wake up from the dream nightmare of the masses. Focus is how you separate action from distraction and meaning from meaningless. Take the first step into the unknown. Your ideal future awaits. Dan Coe. Okay. And so his book in particular is called The Art of Focus. Okay. The Art of Focus. So, dun, dun, dun. So the first layer of this is a little booklet, the starter guide. So it's a whole little guide. Like, who comes up with a Keepsake box with a book that has a starter guide? Like, what? Like, I think it's so cool. So it's like instructions to get you started, basically, right? And then and another little guide for digital offerings. So this includes different bonuses, solopreneur sprint recordings, the community that he has, the focus on Hub Notion, some discounts. Let's see what else. Telegram community, online dashboard, which I have been on the online dashboard, and that's dope in itself because it's like a lot of his previous courses and things that he has that he's given access to through this Keepsake edition. So for those who bought the Keepsake edition, get access to that. Even if you didn't get the one with the live that includes the live calls, which like I said, I wish I could have, but I'm just so grateful to be able to have access to this. Okay. So that's the first layer of the box here. So underneath the box, the first layer of the box. Okay. So dun dun dun. So let's I just don't got enough space up here. I told you the box is big. So first is dun dun dun, a freaking journal. Okay, so this is a journal, the Folky planner, Foci or Folky, I don't know, planner. Okay, and it's comes shrink wrapped. Okay, shrink wrapped, beautiful. So it's a focus planner. Okay, so I will be opening that. Yes, I'm so freaking excited. This is, it's a Bitcoin. He made his own fucking Bitcoin. Like who creates a book with their own Bitcoin? Okay, so the art of focus, Folky. Okay, with the bullseye, right? The bullseye for me, which also represents your third eye, right? So let's take this out real quick. Dan, if you happen to be watching this, you're so fucking dope. I just want to say that. I love you. I love your content. You're fucking amazing. And you know what else I'm going to say real fast? Is that he's so fucking, it's like, the way he delivers messages is so blunt and so straightforward. It's like, it's definitely can be triggering, not going to lie. But it's definitely for the people who need the reignition, who needs that fire lit up under their ass again, to get them to really be like, fuck, he's right. You know what I'm saying? And the way he does it, he's so calm, cool, and collected about it. Like, he doesn't raise his voice. He's not aggressive. He's not loud. He's kind of like just, you know, emotionless. You know what I'm saying? But he gets to the fucking point, right? He's so blunt. He curses here and there, and I love it. I fucking love it. So this is the coin. This is the coin. And it says Foci, Foci, okay? So this is his Art of Focus, the Art of Focus coin. So I love that. And it comes in its own suede little bag to keep it safe and nice, okay? So underneath that, there's 3 layers to this box, you guys. I just want to say that, okay? 3 layers to the box. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't know what to expect, but I knew it was going to be good. So I'm grateful that I got to be a part of this. That's another reason why I'm doing this video. So you guys can know that, especially when it comes to you trying to help yourself, educate yourself, you know, no matter where you are, use the power that you have within you, that lies within each of us. You are a direct connection and extension of the Most High, okay? That creative source that ensures that your heart beats every day when you wake up without having to ask it, that heals itself without you having to ask it, that force, okay? Work with it, co-create with it, because that is exactly what I did here. I'm just saying. So, and this, you guys, is the book. The book, The Art of Focus. And can we just bask in the material here? Just like, oh, it's like butter. It's like butter, you guys. Butter. Oh, it's that matte, that soft matte finish. I love it. I fucking love it. So this is it. I'm so excited. It's so crispy. Look. It's like it immediately closes because it's so crispy. I geek over the smallest things, and I really don't care. Like, I don't, because it's so fucking cool. Like, I'm just so, it's to observe someone who completed their life's work and they have so much to be proud of. Like, I'm proud for him, and I don't even know him personally, you know what I'm saying? But just, I can feel the genuineness of how proud he is, how hard he's worked, the dedication, the devotion, the consistency, you know what I'm saying? The highs and lows, the trial and error, just to get this to this point. It's fucking amazing. And I'm just grateful to be able to, you know, bear witness to that and participate in it. So I love this. I love it. So I'm gonna just read you just this very, very first part of the introduction, okay? We are at a pivotal moment in human evolution. Attention spans are shrinking. Bodies are getting softer. Minds are growing weaker. Some pockets are being drained while others are being filled a bit more than usual. Technological advancements are threatening the mindless, comfortable, and the mechanical lives of the masses. It's becoming difficult to tell if I'm the crazy one or if everyone else is. Okay? So it's like, oh, this book, it's so, and it's like so simplistic to where I feel like no matter what level you are intellectually, you can understand it. I also feel like what I have read so far, and even previous content that he has come up with, it's like you're gonna want to take notes. Okay. And you're gonna definitely, I can already tell you're gonna want to read this more than once. Just saying. Like, that's how good it is, because there's so much gold here, just based off, like I said, the content that he's already created. It's like you're gonna want to read it again, guaranteed. I always take notes when he just on regular videos, and I love that he, like, you know, puts up different prompts for you to take notes on. You know what I'm saying? Take notes with. It's such a dope thing. So I'm so excited. Now I got to put it all back together just to, you know, keep it in its little safekeeping. So I did say that I was going to open up this planner for you guys. So I'm going to do that real quick before I close out. I'm like, so my Virgo-ness is so OCD, so I'm like being real careful about it. I'm like, I don't want to open it, but I'm gonna use it, so I need to open it. So, oh, and it's matte. It's that soft matte finish. Oh, I love it. I love when things have the soft matte finish, you guys. So, I love this. I'm not gonna give too much away about this, but it does give, you know, how to use the planner. Okay. It goes by, starts off at the quarters. Okay. So you can do bullet journaling, style for the quarter, right? And then it goes month, week, day. Okay. Some focus goals for the day. And you can, you know, date it if you want to. That's so fucking cool. And then there's a little ribbon. It comes with a little ribbon, a black ribbon that, you know, makes it where you can keep up with, you know, kind of help you track your current progress, or at least if you do end up having to like skip a day or forget or whatever, you know, life be lifing, that you can get back on track, you know, where you left off, and you don't have to, like, you know, spend too much time or waste time trying to figure out where you left off at. So I think that's so fucking cool. And it's, like I said, so simplistic. There's like nothing else on here but the bullseye, right? Your target, which for me is like your goals, right? Your intuitive target for your point of focus, what you need to focus on, where your life is heading, where you want it to go, you know, the path of your goals, of your life's desires, of your dreams, of your mission in this lifetime, because that's my focus, my mission ultimately. So thank you, Dan. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for dropping the price the way you did. So those that are on the level, like like me, others like myself that want to invest, but just, you know, we just need a little help in that area. Thank you for making it possible for us. I appreciate you so much. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you have not. And obviously, of course, okay, go follow Dan. Okay, hop on, because he be always dropping gems, always. So if you don't know, now you fucking know. Until next time, you guys, outie.